Hello and welcome back. Today we are playing Victoria 3 and we are playing as Romania, which we formed from Wallachia. Last episode was pretty uneventful. We had a major war with both Austria and Russia, which we managed to win, but we are experiencing some discomfort and growing pains as we were also booted out of the Great Britain's market, and so right now we are waiting for trade routes to start winding up. You know, we're running shortages and stuff. The market's all messed up because we got booted out. We're trying to fix that before we go into default, which is kind of what we'll be focusing on mainly this episode. We are also vassalizing Moldova. Hopefully that just kind of goes through and nobody notices. We'll see how that shakes out though. And we will also be trying to do a lot of trade with people who don't require convoys. Slovenia wants a defensive pact. We will defend you, Slovenia. And we'll be trying to get Transylvania and Slovenia into our market. So, in order to get someone into your market, I think maybe this is something that's worth talking about. You have to get a minus 50 score or higher, so minus 49, minus 48. And after you do this, you will just need to get a, a hook on them, except it's not called a hook. It is called an obligation in this game. And so you just bankroll them, and then try and get the hook, and then invite them to the customs union. And so one of the ways you can do this is by doing a lot of trade volume, also by improving your relationship with them. So just bankrolling just to start with, generally will, if they're rather small and you do some trade with them, generally you'll be able to pull them into the market unless they have the defending the borders ideology, which they do not have. So we will try and do a large volume of trade with Transylvania. So we will go into the markets thing. We'll click on the Transylvania market. There we go. And we will see whatever is really, really expensive, we will export to them. And whatever is really, really cheap, we will import from them. So, we will export cars. And I think we can export booze to them. And that'll be quite profitable. We're not going to export silk because we're having problems with silk ourselves, but we can export coal as well. Normally this is something we'd want to protect, but I think we might even be protecting it. We'll switch to protecting it, so we just generate as much revenue as possible. We'll export glass to them as well. And this takes no convoys per level, so generally speaking it's a much better thing to export small arms. We will export. And then grain we can export as well. And all these will be very profitable and will make them much more likely to just want to jump into our market. Don't want to export dyes. We can export furniture. It's extremely expensive in their market because they just got booted from the Austrian market. I guess we should have been doing Slovenians as well for all this. Okay. Artillery, oil, sulfur. And after you do this, you can get up to a 25 bonus on them joining based on the volume of trade. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Wow, they use a lot of steel. Now, what is cheap in your market? Lead, hardwood, iron, fertilizer. I think iron. We also want to import iron from Austria. Probably lead from Austria too. Now, you might notice this number is getting a little bit big. We have a bunch in the queue already to deal with this. Lead, iron, fertilizer, and what else? It's cheap. hardwood. And okay. Hopefully this starts to correct out and it's not too painful. We are getting close to defaulting, so if we default we can't construct anymore, so we've got to get all of our construction done before that happens. We will, yeah, as they back down, that should help us out, because we have a bunch of troops raised, including our conscripts, which we can't unraise, unfortunately, until we finish, like, this silly rebellion. And, like, they should just back down, but they're not going to, because rebellions never do. So, there's all that. Ooh, Prussia is having problems. Now, how close are you now? If you take a look now, they're getting +4 from volume of trade. Now, Slovenian market. We can export to them booze. Now, they're not adjacent, so it is more expensive to export stuff. But we will export finished goods to them. They're using a lot of luxury furniture and luxury clothes, so we'll export those. Same to Austria. I think we could export a lot of clothes to Austria too. Make our buildings more profitable. And not use up any of our convoys. Yeah, look at this. So productive. Just shooting up from these trade routes. They should be able to re-employ a lot of guys. And our economy will recover. Hopefully. Now, I think we also do have shortages of steamers. So let's see about importing steamers. We have negative convoys available. Our convoys are going into the negative because the output of the ports is decreased, both the convoys and the infrastructure, by the fact that we are running a malice now by having a shortage. And of course they decide that they can win it. F it. Terrible. Why is Italy wary towards us? Come on, guy. Maybe because we're buddy-buddy with France. That actually would explain it. This guy should collapse pretty quick. We are getting a migration event. That's kind of wild. Our standard of living is not even that high. And I think we will look to just maybe try and get the Ottomans in our market as well. This is kind of a new way we're looking at things. I think we are going to bankroll them. It's not too expensive. And try and get them into our market. It is a long process to do this, so might as well get started kind of early. Fine with the trade agreement with Slovenia. And Southern Transylvania, I would also be fine with the trade agreement. You will not accept it because you're cautious. Once you're not cautious, definitely accept. Now, Slovenia, would you let us take on your debt? So whenever you release a nation, they always get debt, like, instantly. Like, a lot. And they say yes. Why not? And now we will pull them into our customs union by using the obligation. And there we go. Bingo, bingo. That's how you do it. Which, of course, will refund some of the stuff we were using for trade. That's not profitable. A little profitable. Oh, we can turn on the PMs. I'm so silly. We can turn on the phone PMs here for the... Forgot we had access to that. So now we can support more trade routes. Let's just look at Austria in general. Their market. I know they're not big fans of us. We can export engines to them and tools. Looks like. Well, maybe we can't. Export tools to Russia's and Ottomans, though. Fertilizer to anyone? No one we're adjacent. Oh, we can to Russia. Perfect. I'm looking for people we can export to that it takes no convoys, because convoys are a major problem for us. Trying to make all my businesses more profitable by exporting now. Import fabric from coal. Import from Austria. Just get some of our inputs as we can. And are we at all close to a trade agreement? No, because they're antagonistic. But mainly just because they're antagonistic. They're the #1 great power. I think we could just go with just the prestige for now, because we also want to go for free trade, which is going to be easier with the legitimacy. This is the last thing we want to pass with the Industrialists. Yikes. We should put rails down everywhere. Probably want to start annexing some of these guys in a second. I think there's a lot of unemployed people here. No, not too many. Now that we're exporting a bunch, we should be able to kind of build some stuff up, I think. Oop. Didn't mean to put that into Bruges. Yep, classic, like 100 productivity, can't find employment. Classic, man. We do want to turn back on luxury on here. This will go craftsman sewing and then up. We'll just slowly leapfrog it. We don't have elastics anyways. Can we switch to elastics? Do we have enough rubber for this? Maybe. I think I don't mind this. It is not spreading, but it's fine. We'll just get it faster. We'll be able to support more convoys. Another reason we want free trade is to increase the trade volume, because we need to trade a lot because we are producing way more goods than we consume. And so we gotta fix that. More oil. How do they get? This is a bit of a yikes. So we can't build rural stuff because the investment pool won't work on it. But we want to build rural stuff. We just have to import it. Yeah, they have a ton of infrastructure because they just add a whole bunch of ports. That makes sense. When did I get Northern Cape? This is pretty slow moving front, considering the difference in power. Our trade routes should be increasing. Some of them are unproductive. We're going to keep all the unproductive Transylvania routes. We're going to delete the other unproductive routes, I think. We'll just kind of let them sort themselves out. Try and export some more chairs. Maybe not. This will be really productive. Luxury furniture. We have import demand for tools. Then we could just build tools and engines ourselves here. I think we switch a different one of these over to making automobiles. We let Wallachia. Well, no, let's not. I was gonna say let Wallachia be the tall auto builder. Said we also needed tools. There we go. Probably gonna need a little bit of infrastructure, just building 50 on the top. Didn't mean to click them, but I'm sure it's fine. Should help. Just trying to recover here. Got party here. Oh, because of oil, I guess. This is looking better. Now that we are not building the rural stuff, you look at the temp transfer, it's the same as our construction good cost. I think we are on max taxes though, so we want to wind down off that. I mean, we could wind down the military here. That is a major expense. We don't need quite this much military. Especially because we got stronger PMs here. Just skim 10 off the top of all these. I think that'll be fine. I think actually overall we're spending more money now. Tell this paper, holy shit. We're paying so much for military goods. Are they super expensive in our market? We're even running a shortage. Okay. Ah, because we have the conscripts lifted currently. Once the conscripts come down, that should change. I guess maybe we want to build up some arms industry somewhere else. I think it's fine. Once our military winds down, this should decrease dramatically because it's also paying for conscripts, which we're not going to raise again ever this game, I think. Because they were raised from the war against Austria-Russia, which was like pretty grim looking, so we raised them, but we don't want to raise them again. So we just need this guy to surrender, please. I think it's, yeah, you're just cautious. Fair. Fair enough. Let's see how many convoys we're using. So we have 5k available. We have some trade routes that aren't very productive. Guess we'll export furniture to Great Britain. We could take the coin flip and then come back to it, but I think we want to try and get it through, so more free markets, not lose stock. And then, so we can make the steel and the glass ourselves, so let's do that. We'll just import it for now and then cancel it later. Alright, well, I guess later is now. I think we were importing these, so we'll cancel these routes. And then I'm kind of just going for NCO training here, so Sea lane strategies. I think we can switch to the destroyer PM. Yeah, it was expensive. Maybe we need to import that for now. Getting close to getting out of the woods here. Maybe we can annex one of these guys too. So we're gonna start damaging relations with both of them. Didn't realize we weren't doing that. Not very good at it on our part. Starting to colonize pretty quick here, which is nice. Let's see if we declare some interests. We'll leave one just in case we lose one. Yeah, should make a nice recovery here. Pop continues to grow. GDP's coming back up. Very volatile, like past couple sessions. You know, very not chill. This one's probably gonna be a bit more chill. Alright, we got the obligation here. We gotta bankroll them to make them a protectorate, so we'll do that. Actually, we'll take on their debt. Assume they say yes. They're gonna say yes to coming into the market. Oh, just kidding. Why did it say that? Whatever. Sucks that it uses up our obligation when they are going to refuse. I'll try and get them to friendly and then work that out. It's wild that fabric's so cheap. And this industrial stuff isn't. We can't import fish though. I like importing fish. So I guess we need to make more croissants. We'll probably just add it in Northern Thrace. We haven't given much love recently. So we'll add the 51 here. Well, we don't mind them gaining power, so... Oh, there wasn't even an industry here. Yikes. Switch to elastics and then expand the rubber. look at infra here. Alright. Fixing it all up. Now, we're currently sitting on 0 infamy, I think. Yeah, we are. So we could do something a little bit naughty. We don't want to... We're not going to fight Austria again at this current, like, second. I mean... Could take something off them. Could even puppet them, but that's way too much infamy. Could take Bosnia. Could release Bosnia. Basara is going to have a lot of oil, so just taking... kind of like releasing Iraq, though. Because Mosul will have oil, too. Could conquer Eastern Thrace. A little BM. I wish we had the open market as a thing, but their market's already opened, I guess. Can't start a war with them. So what can we do that's productive? I guess go after Benjar. Let's take a look at your diplomacy. We'll puppet Benjar. And we will raise our entire military to just try and get them to back down. While we're at it, we'll actually send a couple guys to the front. Now I completely blanked on what happened. Oh yeah, we want a colony finished, so we want to see if we can establish any colonies. I guess we'll do here and here too. Now we get free trade. Very nice. We lose all the tariff money, but well, we do lose all the tariff money. I think that, like, we have the buildings to support this, that they're just not employing. So... yeah, I know the economy's unhealthy. But it's unhealthy because the military goods are so expensive. Why won't you build more military goods? But I think we can... our trade routes should wind up pretty fast here. So, I mean, I guess we're going to import. I think we just let the buildings auto-adjust. They should hire more people and this will be fixed. Our buildings should get a lot more profitable now that we're going to be importing more and exporting more. Well, that's not ideal. So I think we are getting most of our silk from them, so we will have to make a new import route just in case things fall through. I think there's a good chance that they just back down here still. Yeah, is he 75 fearful? He's 69 fearful. Nice. Oh, I hate getting a native uprising here because this means we will have to keep all of our armies raised for this duration of this whole thing. But on the other hand, whatever. Who says Magwe? Where are they? That's what I thought. Well, I'm gonna do war goals on. Maybe we could take treaty port on them. The thing is, well, they're just worried. Well, it looks like they're gonna back down. The tooltip says that they're just gonna back, but I said that means back down. I mean, I guess war reps from Great Qing wouldn't be terrible. And I guess we could liberate some of these countries, like Mongolia. We gotta get more people in our market, though, to increase demand for goods and stuff. Gonna let this tick out a little bit, and then add more war goals against. Well, okay, what do you want? Just offer regime change. Yeah, sure. Because we'd rather just have a back down and not have this rough and tumble fight with China anyway. And I think if France joins, they just back down. Yeah, there's that minus 75. France. The big bad baddie. Almost certainly will back down now. Brazil's mobilizing. For what? Okay. Looks like Prussia's gonna go fascist. That's not repeating history at all. We're supposed to back down here. I mean, I guess we'll add war goals. Those accrue me no infamy, so the infamy should stay really low. That's why I'm not adding like conquering states or anything from Great Qing, because we'll be able to turn around and start another war immediately after this. Well, not immediately because of this whole situation here, but after. We want this war to get resolved. We don't really care how it's resolved, but we don't want there to be two Transylvanias. So... we will be siding with them. It looks like as our trade routes kind of fixed or ramped up as a result of having free trade, we got some nice changes in. Should be more than enough. What am I researching? Nah, Sudan strategies. Because we're getting ready to do NCO. Goldfields, oh no, you've disappeared. Whatever will I do? That probably means they're willing to join our customs union at this point. Perfect. They are now in our customs union. It grows. Or they will be in a second. I don't think this is gonna go through, is it? It did go through. Well then. Do we have any excess? We have battalions in reserve. We'll just keep them in reserve. That is wild that that went through. We were minus 75, terrified. And we're losing. Tragic. Alright, I guess we should take a look at the economy. Oh, we're out of power. Okay. That should be over pretty quick. That should take care of the power. Clears the queue. Although this queue is getting pretty big. Might need to rethink how we're doing it. I guess we don't mind kicking some of the power to the front. So we need it anyways. New South Wales is free. Great Britain might be having problems. United States is doing okay against Mexico. I think we were thinking of bankrolling them. Oh, we are bankrolling them. Okay. Do want to get them in the market. Should figure itself out. Oh, we didn't see that Great Britain had popped off this war. We would have wanted to join on the side of Hero Land. Oh, that's a real bummer. Because then we would just be able to... That's a real bummer. It's a really low infamy way to stop people from expanding in the Congo. Yeah. Like, I almost want to reload, but I'd have to load so far back. Feels bad, man. Gotta pay attention. Ooh. We somehow get this landing, so... we'll move some big boys up. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh, they didn't get all of it? Wait, what? Okay. Weird. Just gotta... oh, well, we're pushing them, so that works, I guess. I guess we'll open up negotiations and we annex some territories, so we can probably, yep, we can expand more. I think we just kind of do some of that action and then add a couple of these at the front. Checking the infrastructure. This war is ticking through. I would have asked for Beijing if I knew this war was going to go through. Beijing's such a strong state because it has the unique building. The Forbidden City, which is probably the best unique building in the game, giving 50 authority and 20 legitimacy from including the head of state. So, this is coming up quite nice. So is this. This is coming up too. I think we're in relatively good shape though. Let's turn on. I think we can turn on elastics everywhere. Are running low on electricity, but we are solving that currently. We could switch off of this. Oh, we could also switch a couple of these over to using coal, or like all of them over. I think one of them's on coal. The Bruges. But I think lack of employment's another bigger problem. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Just temporarily solve our problem. We might need to kick it back down. Maybe they rebalance those PMs, but before it just like never felt good. China's gonna... oh well. We're not winning that fight, but overall. Now, is there a war goal for it? Nope, there's not. Okay, cool. Let's make sure this guy doesn't have a war goal on us, so we can just capitulate to him at the end of all this. So let's just get on that now. And pass workers' protections. Oh, we do not want level 5 workers' protections coming in though. Man, we really like regulatory bodies. I guess we shouldn't have negotiated with them. We're gonna start decreasing these down to the very lowest level. Or we'll do it to level 2, but we do not want to have a huge minimum wage. Now, gnat spread, gnat spread, gnat spread. I guess we go dreadnought. And then these other 2 level 4s will gnat spread to us. Oh no. Someone's rising up against us. Terrible. We are getting a nice chunk of the Congo now, though. With all that going on. Control completed. We can probably declare more interests, I assume. Yeah. I'll leave 1 on the table. That should let more people import goods from us as well. Don't want an alliance with Brazil. Austria's pretty mad at us. Makes sense, I suppose. I really want to increase construction, but it just feels like I shouldn't do that with 55 million credit. Feels like maybe that's not the play. Like maybe I'm not supposed to do that. Yeah, Great Qing. I wonder how close they are to capitulating here. This is going to be really bad for them. All these libs. By libs, I mean liberations, not liberals. I guess because we're decreasing this, we could increase another one. I think I want to decrease taxes once I can afford to. I'm just paying a lot more for military than I normally would. Knowing that, like, normally I just like to give it an overwhelmingly strong economy and then just, like, cruise. That's not what we did. We were just kind of pushing the objectives for this Austria thing. So, alright. Well, we can make croissants and steel ourselves. I think those are already in the queue, though. They are. Guess we'll cancel that. People are migrating. We're grabbing them pops. And then we could probably integrate. I guess we want to damage relations with Kutai as well, so we can annex them sooner. Yeah, and we'll do the same with Banjar, so they can't get good relations with us. I think we have someone on the front. We do. Let's see if we can establish colonies. Because we got it. I think we will want to trade with them, maybe. Sided with Wait, how do they have... Wait, what? It said Russia sided with Romania in the play against Great Qing. Russia can join this war late? This is new. I have not seen this before. Maybe this is a bug. But that's really bad for Great Qing. So they're gonna get rocked. And maybe now Russia is decided that we should have a trade agreement. So I think we should be cruising in terms of that. General strike. I guess we can also swap back from workers' protections. Let's see, what trades can we do with you? Bum, 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 bum. Well, I guess we can import iron. Oh, just ironclads, not steamers. Kind of wanted to import steamers from them. Is their furniture cheaper than ours? No, it's not. I think the regulatory bodies will be... maybe they won't be easy to swap back to. From workers' protections. We'll see. Still very tempting to increase the... I guess we should click on this thing more. Don't think we have an unhealthy economy, so this UI is bugged. Trade unionists support. How did France even get that right there? I guess they must have colonized through here, colonized this, then lost the war to Luba. Kind of wild. I think perhaps we have to fight France in the not so distant future. I'm gonna start bankrolling a few of these. Want to get them into the market. They're conciliatory, which is nice. Huh, interesting. Slow advancement, but they are getting down here. Weird that like Russia came to help us. Now they're genial, so can kind of expect their help against Austria later. Yeah, this recovery is like really nice here. Once we got booted from the market, it's like a little bit spooky when you first get booted, but now we're doing well. About to turn the lights way on. So what's expensive in our market, other than maybe energy? Energy's not even expensive anymore. Well, I guess we're overbuilding that, but that's fine. We'll build into it. Clothes. Simple clothes. Because we're exporting it so much, I think. It's a big part of why. Well... we got the Communist Party. The main benefit of going communist is you can attract people to your country much, much better. The downside is you are going to lose your investment pool transfer. So currently we would be losing basically 600k if we switched to communism. So can't really do it right now, but I think we do want to do it eventually. But what we will do right now is decrease taxes. Should increase consumption as well. So this number should start ticking up as pops are buying more, the price of consumer goods goes up. Just to kind of steadily increase. Sure that we can't make more colonies, and we can, so we will. We're gonna go and make sure we have auto expansion on all these. All these rural buildings that have a cap anyway. At least all the ones we can. Ooh. Favorite party. We won't mess with them. Shandong we will eventually try and do something with. Or try and get them into our market, I suppose. I think we just capitulate here versus them, because there's nothing for us to get. Oh. Well, we could still capitulate. I think this just takes a hot minute. I don't quite want to make France mad at us at this point in time. Because France does want the regime change on them. I didn't realize we had a war goal on them. So we'll do some of that. Clothes somewhere. I think we don't have in Bulgaria. And then we will set them to auto expand. Wages are going up, up, up. As we make much more manufactories, too many jobs, which is going to entice people to come. Now we would love to have more people in our market who could migrate to us. And so to that end, we're probably going to try and get someone like Japan into our market. You know, while we wait for the timeout on this truce, which is 99. It's only a couple of years. Why don't we, so we won't forget, make a port here. Surf's up. Hell yeah, brother. Get workers' protections. I didn't realize New South Wales was almost done there. Well. So we have to watch out for how much minimum wage we have. So I think we want the more interest group pop attraction because we're gonna go communist at some point. Just not quite yet. We will swap all that over. Takes 2 seconds. Not this though, because this takes up oil. Not worth it. Ooh, we do not have radio. So maybe we could go for NCO training, but maybe we go radio, we let defense and depth mat spread to us, and then we go NCO. I mean, I would like to just switch back to regulatory bodies. Who supports that? Probably the Industrialists, yeah. I don't think that's going through anytime soon. Could do old age pensions, tier 1. Kinda like that. Makes the Industrialists sad. I don't super mega like it. What front do I have maybe on? Radicals win. Ooh, communists are doing well. Alright, so fight another war. They're still cordial. They're neutral though. Let's annex them. Probably don't need to mobilize everyone. Get them to back down. So we'll just do just these 3, which to be fair are our biggest 3, but they should be 75 here full. Yeah, they are. We want that territory. How much are we paying in? Forgot exactly what I was looking for. I was gonna say interest. How much are we paying in interest? Why aren't we paying any interest? What? Where are our interest payments? I mean, we have a credit. Diplo pacts. Alright, let's take a look at people we're bankrolling, what we can do. Can we invite you to the customs union? If we get our own obligation, they will accept. I think it's, yeah, they have a minus 1k in Slovenia. Can't pull in New Granada, because why? Oh. We will just absolve to make them higher than neutral. And what? Why is Mapuche there? Were they not part of... What? Did they get independence and then Chile back down after whatever? I mean, we can just vassalize them. What's this look like? Just one? Let's vassalize them real quick. If they're minus 75 fearful, we will not mobilize anything else. They are. Alright, so we gotta fix our PMs for the Chilean territory we acquired. We're actually just gonna delete the military that they have there. Santiago. This, we can't do dreadnoughts yet, because we don't have radio. But we can fix all of this. Notably, they have a lot of sulfur down here, which is something we did not have a lot of domestically, so that kind of is something we're pretty happy about. How long have we been playing for? Quite a while. I'm gonna swap all these over. Actually, you know what? What we are going to do is we're going to end the episode here. We're going to swap over in the interim, like not during the recording, because I think this is not the most amusing thing to watch. This episode, we kind of just, it was a bit of a chill episode. You know, we pushed into, we got a lot more colonization done. We could probably put our colonization hat on. And, you know, we vassalized Benjar, we have Kutai there, we're going to, like, annex both of them. We annexed Chile, we had this whole Mapuche thing, I don't know what this is about. But next episode, we will be fighting Austria again, I think. And this time, we will be trying to release... I don't know what we're going to set the primary war goal as, but we're going to be trying to release Hungary. So we might have Banat as the primary war goal or something. I don't think we can release a country that has Banat as part of them, but maybe Slavonia does. I'm going to try and release Croatia as well. Let's make sure that we have interest in the area. We do. But yeah, so feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you've been sitting around a while. Maybe take a break, take a walk, this sort of thing, and have a good day.